Earth, our planet, our home. It's in a fragile state. Climate change is an enormous challenge for the planet, and one that we all must face. The effects of climate change are stunting the growth of vital staple crops across the globe. Current predictions are that crop production will be 20% lower by the year 2050, but that the population will have risen by 25%. In order to feed everyone, it's crucial that the carbon footprint of the agriculture sector is curbed. Crops will be required to flourish with less water, and new growing systems and environments will need to be utilised. That's where Aquagrain comes in.
Aquagrain is an organic-based soil improver which can absorb and release water up to 30 times of its own mass. Aquagrain's patented process converts organic material into a biodegradable water-retaining polymer. With its reasonable NPK value, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, trace elements and amino acids, Aquagrain can provide plants with everything they need to grow in soil.
The vision at Aquagrain is to improve soils so they use less water to support sustainable farming, biodiverse ecosystems, creating a better earth for generations to come. It's a technology that, yes, it's high tech to produce, but actually once you get down to a farming and a growing level, it's very easy to use that technology, and we've already seen from the trials that we are working on a farming scale how the benefits of that technology has worked. So really it's very complementary to regenerative farming, or if you're using a min-till or no-till system.
My vision for the future of Aquagrain is to deliver it globally to arid countries to help them feed themselves. I originally started funding Aquagrain because it was a great business concept, but it's become so much more than that now. It's become more of a legacy. Aquagrain fits perfectly in the regenerative farming space. For years we've been tilling soil and destroying it, and Aquagrain can help to reverse that problem.
Aquagrain is simple to use. It can be spread on the surface of soil and then integrated manually or mechanically before drilling. It can be placed beneath a plant when transplanting or mixed thoroughly with the soil to be backfilled. When irrigated, Aquagrain absorbs water, providing plants with both a micro reservoir of water and a food store from encapsulated organic food. It will continue to absorb and release water and nutrients consistently for 6 months until it starts to biodegrade, leaving just water, CO2, and organic material in the soil. In hot, dry conditions, plants with Aquagrain can continue to grow, thrive, and fruit without irrigation, but can wither and die without it. Aquagrain can therefore provide more crops with less water.
Our product reduces leachate, which can cut the requirements for herbicides, pesticides and fertilizers, which in turn improves groundwater quality. Aquagrain delays the permanent wilt point dramatically, which makes it an ideal product for the rain-fed crops in arid and semi-arid parts of the world.
The main attributes I see for Aquagrain is, first and foremost, its water-saving capabilities. We've known from working with growers in the Middle East and Morocco the challenges they face with water availability, water quality, but then we've also seen from control trials we've done increase in yield. Aquagrain again can have a massive effect on the quality of the soil and helping that soil to regenerate itself. Obviously it's a patented technology, and yes, it's high tech to produce, but actually once you're out on farm, out in the field, it's very simple. You take some Aquagrain, which I don't know whether you can see it here, you know, it looks like very much like sand, and you just incorporate that into the soil.
Aquagrain can be spread on the ground and then integrated into the soil like any other conventional fertilizer. It is in a granulated form, so it can be drilled into the soil with no need for tilling. Lots of crops are going to benefit from Aquagrain, particularly the ones which rely on rainwater.
I do see Aquagrain as my legacy. I'm hoping that we can deliver it globally and leave the world in a better place for my grandchildren and their children.
We all have a responsibility to do our best to help the Earth and its inhabitants. And at Aquagrain, we hope to play our part by growing more crops with less water.